big bed is called I don't know. I just sat in the bed. And
Chrisean recently released multiple recordings of Chrisean having fun with Diddy. During their freak-offs, and Tia Kemp and Chrisean got into a heated argument. While Tia has been berating Major Tia about Diddy's freak-offs for a while, nobody expected her to bring up Chrisean. He has already been informed of his involvement by Tia's baby daddy, Rick Ross. Despite her priorities, she isn't giving up on her. Tia and Crow have been at odds ever since Tia checked Crow and injured her infant. You all know that when someone calls, Chrisean gets angry. She was shown to be an idiot. When she tried to comfort her after Tia clocked her, Tia refused to cooperate and went back right away to drag her for dirt. Crow started it all a few days ago when she was ranting online about Blueface's inability to embrace her return. When Blue phoned Chrisean during a live Twitch event, things had gotten so bad that Chrisean flew off to argue with Blue on the phone, leaving her son in the car. The car was warm, so the boy started screaming out of the blue, and Sheh had a sense of being trapped inside himself. She told one of the Twitch employees who were at her house to handle him instead. And because he had no idea how to react to the situation, this poor man was very confused. Her Twitch account was suspended after she was harshly criticized for killing the child. In her remarks, Tia decided she had to step in, tell Chrisean to focus on taking care of her son, and to stop being such an idiot.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this nicely. Chrisean need to go sit down somewhere. She need to get this baby some help. She need to get herself some help. She need to stop engaging with all this internet and beef and all this shit back and forth with that boy lying and playing on y'all mind. She ain't never played on mine. I don't pay her no attention. I already know she in the head. But it's making me mad that this baby can't get down and walk. And I'm looking at him right here. It's clear that things are wrong with him. So why she ain't taking this baby, I don't get this. But we don't know what she's doing behind closed doors. We don't. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think she's doing that. I just don't think so. Because she like to document everything. She'd have been documented that. That shit don't make no sense. Get your ass off the internet whining about it. Trashing they house and go get your own. If you're getting paid money from Snapchat and everywhere else, or whatever. Because I'll be damned if I keep running back to it. It's gonna keep throwing me the out. That get played out. Oh hell no. It become a time and a point where you gotta say them. Child should be first. You get what I'm saying? You only got one. Don't have no more.
As I indicated, Chrisean became enraged by this and vented to Tia. She mocked her for her son's death, saying she should have spent more time helping him get off the streets, instead of interfering in other people's personal lives.
you already did this before, Auntie. And you nobody on. We don't know you. You're a funny ass lady, but we don't know you, bro. In real life, we don't know you, bro. You feel me? And even if you was my aunt, my nigga, call me like you really love me, bro. You don't know what's really going on for real and what's really going on for real. Like, I don't know what's really going on with your kid, bro. But you would want us to pray for him, right? When he got stabbed, I pass judgment. Oh, he outside. He banging. He this. He in the streets. Man, go get your son off the streets, man. Sad for it, bro. Yeah, I said it. Out of here. I be ignoring every time you try to speak up against me or about my kid. The last time you spoke up against me was like, yeah, show us something. Show him holding a bottle up or something. And then shortly after, your son gets stabbed up. It doesn't feel good, does it? Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. If you got a kid, right? Okay. Don't stop passing judgment. I love you down. Be funny. But come on now, stop speaking on me. For real. Stop speaking on me. Go back to clapping those sad ass. Just go.
Tia noticed this. She responded without thinking. Chrome was chastised for thinking she could use her child to quiet her. She claims, I said exactly what I meant to say. Chrome should also refrain from coming online to inform us about herself, and Blue if she has any problems with it, as we never asked to be in the group chat in the first place. Even though she doesn't seem to be very fit, she chastised Kron for trying to body shame her.
Tell you something, ain't nobody could tell me to stop talking about him. thing I see in the media, okay? I done forgot I was on TikTok. Now I'm cussing you out. I don't give a if I see something on the blogs and I come across it and I see something and I want to say something, I'm going to comment and I'm going to say something. I don't give a damn who don't like it. When they see me in the blogs or in the media, they say what they want. You can't fight the world. You can't fight the world, baby. You can't. You cannot. You can't fight the whole world. All you can do is do better, man. That's all. Make the world a better goddamn place. You don't want to be, nothing to be said about you. Don't bring it online. I'm saying just what every goddamn body else have said, but with a kind heart. All right? Like I said, get your off the internet and go home and be a mama. All that online, all that, yeah, about it. All this been going on since you been in jail, out of jail. Nobody want to hear that. If I gotta come on here with a bikini on or a thong, I'll show you this behind ain't saggy and bad body. I would show you. I don't like the body shame, but I believe you was an athlete or something like that back in your days and in your times. You can go run some of that burrito belly up off of you. Okay? Before you start talking about how I'm shaped and saggy and old and all that, you better pray you get 48. Okay? Because I done been your age. You gotta get mine. All right? But I'm gonna pray for you. I am. I'm gonna pray for you. Okay? I'm gonna pray for you, little girl. Now, y'all leave her alone and stop tagging me with all of this unnecessary stuff. Because I said what I said, and I ain't gonna change. I said what I said.
Chrisean further exacerbated the situation by insulting Tia on the phone. In the middle of the night, Chrisean was taught to jump over her elders in order to instill a sense of respect. She also drew attention to the fact that Crow was not utilizing these calls to care for her infant, who actually needed her, but rather to kill time at night.
What's up? Who this? Who this playing on my phone? Who is this? It's that Chrisean playing on my phone. I'm finna cuss this little out. I don't gay this. Y'all heard that? This got my number and she texted my phone. No, pick up the phone. Then she talking about buy blocked. No, don't block me now. I got my number from somebody and woke me up. This bitch text me, stop calling me. You call. Talking about I'm weird. Hold up. You call me. What?
Famous blogger Hot Tea Chocolate stepped in as things got worse, sending Tia a direct message, stating that the audio was an old recording of Chrisean on Instagram Live, and that the phone call was a prank. Tia replied and insisted that Chrisean had called. In closing, Chrisean posted screenshots of Tia and Hot Tea Chocolate's text conversations along with the remark, "She's an old weirdo." According to Hot Tea Chocolate's text message, "Hey, Tia, it's not crotch calling. You seem to still be alive." Several recordings of her previous remark have been made. She is, in a sense, being used as a trolling tool. The one is her as Tia. Put it, it's her, believe me. It was not a recorded call. The buzzing sound on her phone was a text now number. I don't play such kinds of games. And I'm not lazy. Be factual when you talk on my phone. Just like that 300 for did when it woke me up with several calls. Like I said, the 300 for needs to organize her. My pity for her has faded. F every individual. As I said, encourage her to have a child. When Tia said she no longer felt sorry for anyone, she was also being truthful because Yung Miami began telling people behind the scenes. And since then, there have been reports that she fed Chrisean and Diddy. Together, they also have freakouts. With Diddy, some people think Carissa gave Tia this tea because of what she said a few months earlier. Through Yung Miami, they think Chrisean was able to assist Diddy. Prior to Diddy's involvement, Carissa claimed she didn't understand why Miami had become so close to Chrisean and started regularly taking her out. At this moment, she started to piece things together and concluded that Miami was trying to make Chrisean known of Diddy's freak off females. Interview 11 o'clock, 12:53 at first. People thought Carissa was just trying to use her power to brush the issue aside, but when they looked into it independently, they found receipts for the products she was using. At one of Diddy's parties, someone found a video of Sean repeatedly reaching over and kissing her face. Chrisean was clinging to her, but she was so confused and uncomfortable that he attempted to leave her easily as if this wasn't weird enough. Chrisean was saying the same thing in another video earlier this year in January. The time period's history Diddy defeated Lemuel Plummer, the principal producer of Baddies. She asserted that Diddy invited Lemuel and herself to his secret room, which was situated behind his house. It appears that certain private situations that others think are his freakouts took place in this house. Both Lemuel and his security guard were forbidden, as were phones. Chrisean asserted that Diddy grabbed her as soon as he saw her and Lemuel enter. He grabbed him by the collar, understanding that she was paid less for siding with the men. Upon initially learning about this, I was utterly baffled as to how her low-paying job at Lemuel was connected to Diddy. When Diddy was trying to convince Chrisean to go with him, many believed that he was genuinely employing this tactic to make Chrisean feel secure in his care. After that day, Kemp said, Lemuel started paying her liberally, but they started to run into problems. Interview.
Trying to recruit Chrisean. That's what Diddy and what's the girl Carisha was trying to recruit Rock. Remember that when they was heavily trying to get Rock to hang out with them? I think they was trying to recruit her. She got a lot going on. We're gonna talk about it on this podcast. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty of all the gritty of the nitty. Cause it's necessary. I think them was trying to recruit her. Cause remember they just had her pulling up everything. Yeah, remember? See what I'm saying? We don't. This podcast gonna be, cause y'all know the mama know everything and everybody's business. So we gonna find out on this podcast. We ain't gonna talk no shit about nobody. We ain't gonna mock nobody, but we definitely gonna explore the possibilities that was going on. Cause they kept calling her. Remember, pull up to the birthday party, come over here and dance on Carisha. Remember that? I feel like they was trying to recruit that baby to be in on this. That makes you see what I'm saying? That's why I gotta have a podcast, because I gotta get the table. Can't nobody get it on the table but my nosy. Okay, Tasha K, and she over there making up. I know we gonna get to the bottom of it on this podcast. Tell me if I'm lying. Go on over there and tell me if I'm lying. I'm telling you, they was trying to recruit that baby. They said, let's get her away from him. That's what they was doing. We gonna put a couple pounds of that on her and have her fly. They ain't gonna never suspect her.
That's why he grabbed him and he said, what did he say? He said, do you love her or she needs love?
All she needs is love. Now how about that? We gonna explore.
Presently, whether Diddy influenced Chrisean in any way is difficult to say for sure. However, Tia will surely believe the reports if they are true. That also explains why Tia brought up Carisha when scolding her for disobeying her elders. I wish you luck, boy. Additionally, unreserved voices have been heard. The truth always hurts. Someone once said, the hollering of a hit dog is continuous. She has things to say that you should hear. She felt way more at ease thanks to the internet than point out that she can't tell the difference between someone trying to be funny and someone giving wise advice. I think Chrisean definitely freaked off. But I also think that they didn't recruit her because her mouth is too big, another individual wrote. However, I would like to know what you think now. What are your thoughts on the allegations that Diddy hired Chrisean? Are you of the opinion that Tia was right to ridicule Chrisean? By bringing this up, please use the comment section below to express your thoughts. Remember to watch this other dirty film by clicking here. Interview for Teen 35, 1551.
Never forget that motherfucking day, bro. So, I set a price. I said 200,000. You said 100. I said 150. I'm not going underneath that. Cause what? I'm about to bring a lot to the table. That little party I went to, Diddy party. We went to the little private area behind the cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. And then me and Lemmy go upstairs. They tell him that he can't bring his security. He went in like a little with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. Hold on. We go up in there. We go upstairs. He like, what's up, Diddy? You know, you met Chrisean. You gave her kisses on the cheek. Early on in the party or whatever. We just wanted to follow up. I'm glad that you. And then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck it was like, but do you with her? Like, don't play with her. All she needs is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. And I didn't understand that till